Maybe it's reconnecting. My OBS has not gone down. Oh no, we're back. We're back. It's all good. It reset the stream.
Okay. Cool.
That's all right.
Funsies.
Yeah, it's fine. So what were you saying? You said choose one of the darker colors. So like the blue, the dark blue, or the.
So, all right. So we've got this flag here. So what I would do is I would either choose this dark blue or this dark teal.
Yeah.
As like the base coat for your armor, and then do like your midtones and highlights in that, and then whatever accent pieces you have, be it like trims or whatever, do it in like the dark blues and do the same thing. Like you base it up with the dark blue.
Should I not?
And then use like.
No, you finish your thought. I've just got an idea as well.
So for instance, I'm doing the purple, but then like I'm doing that like edging of pauldron. I'm doing that in the pinky colors. So like if I were doing your marine, I would choose probably the blues.
Oh yeah.
And start off base coat with that dark blue because you've already got the McCrag blue on there right now.
Yeah.
So that is your base coat, and then work on like the middle and lightest tone as like your obviously mid-tone and highlight.
Yeah.
And then do like that strippy bit that's like on the pauldrons, any kind of like detail work that you want to do. Base it in this dark teal color, and then do your mid-tone and highlight as these like lighter colors in the flag. And then you could translate this like white in like super bright silver for like all of your like metallic-y bits.
Yeah, so I was actually thinking going the green on the bottom, and then the trim of the shoulder pads as the white, maybe. And then the interior of the shoulder pad, the blue. I don't know. The only reason I don't really want to go the blue is it's just going to look like an ultramarine. It's just going to look like the standard blue boys, and I don't really want to do that. Because the flag is, admittedly, if you look at 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 7 of the colors, they are more on the green scale than the blue scale.
Yeah.
And then the white will read towards whichever one's most prominent, right? So it means it's basically a 5-to-2 scale. But that's not to say because they're Primaris Marines as well. Just looking at this mini here, you've got like these extra armor panels like on the legs here, like this. And I think these could go. So if I do green everywhere else, but then I do like the blues on these upper armor panels.
Okay.
Like here, like the leg ones, and then maybe like the shoulder, like the knee pads, I also noticed in Space Marines get separate colors. The elbow pads, like I'll do those in maybe the blues.
Yeah.
And then I've got like the chest piece also has a second plate on top of it. So it could be green underneath, blue on top.
Yeah.
And then the eagle crest could be white as well.
Yeah.
Or blue. I'll see how it goes. But
I would do like anything you want to pop, do that like silvery. Like what I'm doing for my yellow is I'm doing a yellow undercoat and then putting like a bright gold layer on top of it. So it makes it kind of like that metallic-y look.
Yeah. I actually don't know if I want to do metallics at all on this yet, but I'll see when I get there because that'll be like one of the last things I do base coating.
Catsby. Get off that. Get down. Catsby.
Catsby, be a good kitty.
Bad cats. I just realized that I color-coded...
Sorry. Swearing at myself. You color-coded what?
You're all good. So, like, I took a photo of my Space Marine and I put it into Photoshop and just, like, layered... Like, I planned out where I wanted all of my colors. What?
That's such a good idea. I did that with Ico, actually, a while back. The Sunmate.
Yeah, I actually got that idea from that.
Oh, cool.
So, because I had seen that you had, like, you done that, and I was like, oh, that'd be a perfect idea to, like, map out what I want colors to be. I just realized I have to paint this yellow on top of this purple, and now I hate my life.
I just realized Space Marines have like little straps going up to their backpack, and you can totally paint that to look like a harness.
Mm-hmm.
Like he effectively gets some like leather daddy going on.
Yeah. Sorry, it's so hard to see this yellow. It's very, very bright.
The bonus is it doesn't matter that it's a green going over a blue, because the Macragge blue is accepting the green paint very nicely. It's not like fighting it.
Very good.
At all. So this.
I love that for you.
It's nice. So it wouldn't have mattered if I painted blue or green on top.
Okay. I feel like that's one of the reasons why I suggested that you start off with the blue, because I thought that it would be easier to paint the blue on blue.
Yeah, no,
but
it's going
if
fine,
that green is awesome.
It's kind of why I did the blue overall, because I was like, well, it doesn't matter because they're both on like green and blue scale. Paints will accept blue nicely. I really should be doing is being a bit messy with this, because it doesn't matter if I get it on other things. Go over the blues. So I shouldn't worry about being neat right now. Hello everyone, if you are in there and the stream went down, sorry about that. The internet, I think, cut out a little bit. Welcome back if you are here. Irking me, I don't have my overhead light, so I might have to...
Hey, Simo.
Hey, Simo. I might just go grab my overhead light, because it's irking me that I've got shadows where I don't want them.
Yeah, sure.
Actually, I've got the light. I need the mount. So... It is. Hello, Talera. Hello, Zimmer.
Oh, Talera.
Let's see you here. So I couldn't find the original one, but I just realized I had already bought a second one because they are very just handy things to have generally.
Sweet.
There. Watching tech in real time.
Oh.
Anglet. Those. Put it up here. Slot it in the shoe. Tablet. Oh no, fuck. Up. Up. Bit of isopropyl.
Hilarious.
Oh yeah. Bit of isopropyl will remove paint, and then just on a little Q-tip. A little Yeah, practice on models you don't spend a lot of money on first. Like you can get like Warhammer magazines that give you like 3 models for like $10-15, or D&D models give you, I find them on special all the time, so you can get like 2 D&D models for like $5-6. Yes. Jess struggles with that.
Woo.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, just practice on those. Oh, that's so cringe. Gotta change that. Moody, look at this. Oh, look at this lighting there, layout. Very scary. And I'm back.
It's very, very spoopy. Very, very spoopy.
Yeah, this little light here won't let me pair it properly. I'm stuck with the very yellow light. Oh no, there it goes. Hey, so yellow. There. Yeah, so something that you got to learn really quick is that you cannot be a perfectionist with this sort of stuff. You're going to be bad for a while, and sometimes you'll get better. And like I had discovered recently, I slipped backwards a bit, and I'm a bit sloppier in my detail work, because I've been slap chopping too much. But you're gonna ebb and flow on how good your models are all the time. And you got to be okay with that is the most important part. It doesn't matter if they look good or not. That you got to set an expectation that there is a period of painting any model where you're going to sit there and go, "This looks bad," and then you got to push through that.
Yep.
And then you keep going, and then you're like, "Oh, this looks fine now." Or if you're struggling with it, you go away for a bit, take a breather, and then come back with your fresh eyes. Because it will look better that way as well, rather than you focusing on every imperfection from the consistent painting job.
I think there was a major time when I started doing commission work that I still wasn't doing eyes, and it wasn't until somebody that I had met I was doing a commission for that was like, I will wait until you have figured it out. You don't have to, like, don't push yourself too hard. There's not, like, a huge need for these miniatures straight off the bat. But he's like, I would rather you take your time and learn how to do eyes, because for the longest time, when I painted my miniatures, I have a whole batch of my early stage miniatures that just have eyebrows. Because I was too scared to paint eyes in. I couldn't do it for the longest time.
I don't paint eyes at all. I'm bad at it. Yeah.
I had somebody push me to do it, and now I paint eyes. And actually, the Band of Badgers guys are like, Leia is our eye pro. And I was like, I wish you wouldn't say that, but thanks, guys.
You are, though.
I'm the eye pro, apparently.
Eyes are rough. They're hard. I saw someone on a Facebook group the other day. They're like advertising commission only for heads, and they're like $40 a head, and people are like, "Are you serious? It's so much money." And I'm like looking at the heads, going like, "Nah, man, he should be charging $40 an hour for this quality of work.
Yeah,
not just $40 a head, because these heads are going to take like 6 hours each."
They're like, especially the people who can do them really, really well. I do like a very basic job of painting eyes.
Yeah.
And I could stand to get better at it, but the way I do them, they look fine. My miniatures, my sister's sitting up there. They have the super basic eyes. I think they all look fine. Like, and I love them, and that's all I need.
You just need to be happy.
If I sit them on the table, yeah.
You just actually the best advice I ever heard was place it on a table and stand 5 feet away from it. Does it look good from there? Yes, you're done.
Yeah.
Because you will never look at it any closer unless you do this. And at this point, you're looking for problems, you know? If you're looking for problems, then it's not worth looking at it, you know? It's like the same thing of like if you got nothing good to say, don't say it. Because like if you pick your mini up and hold it as close to your face without the meaning to paint it, then yeah, you're looking for errors, and that's a negative outlook on your work that you're searching for. To be like, it's like looking through YouTube comments and only reading the negative results. Like you're looking for trouble.
And that is definitely something that I had to work through.
Yeah, it's not you can't just not do it.
Like Matt was saying, you were saying that like you found that you've gotten a little bit sloppier with like how you've been doing slap chop. And I've also noticed that I've gotten a little bit sloppier, but that's because I held myself to such a high standard that I think that's partially why I burned out so hard, because I had such like a high expectation for my talents that I held myself to that top tier, like that top standard, and it just wasn't feasible for me to put out something that I was getting enough money back in returns for the time that I put into it to really matter. And now I'm like, you wanna know what? I'm gonna paint it. I want to paint it to my best abilities, and that's it. That's it.
I paint
I'm not going to obsess about anything. I'm not going to super worry about stuff. Like, that is, like, this is supposed to be fun.
That's it.
I am not going to kill myself over something no one else is going to notice but me.
Yeah.
No one's going to see it.
Something that I've done to help me, like, manage my own expectations is when I pick up the mini, I put it in a category of how detailed I want it and how much work I want to put into it. So, all my Tyranids that I'm about to get are either going to be slap chop or they're going to be contrast paint plus a little bit more. Because I'm getting 47 of them. And none of them are character models except 1 or 2. And so I might do slightly more work on those. But, like, I need to paint 47 models. And 20 of them are the same. Like, literally the same model in a different pose. So, you cannot do 100% job on all of that. You do a work that makes them look good as a group. And so, that for me is going, okay, I'm going to slap chop this, I'm going to prep them all up nicely, and then I'm going to do them, and then, like, setting that expectation that I know what they're going to look like in the end. Because, like, I slap chopped this, and this looks fucking fantastic. And this took about a quarter of the time than I would paint it normally. And this looks great. I like, and like you come back to it, you're like, you know it's slap chop. It looks like a slap chop model because it's got a certain texture about it.
But it looks good.
But it looks fucking good. It looks good, right? Yeah.
Fucking like, awesome.
That's what I like about these methods. Like, if I want to spend a little more time on some of them, I can. But, like, character models, yeah, they deserve a bit better of a job because they're character models. There's only one of them. Spend a little bit more time on them. If you're just painting, like, grunts or guys, it doesn't matter. Like, just get them done. If Games Workshop has a thing called Battle Ready and then Parade Ready. Battle Ready's literally just slap your base coats on and put a wash on it. And if you really need to clean it up a little bit. And then mini will only take like an hour or two versus 6 to 10. And then that way you can paint many of those models. Especially with like space stuff like Space Marines are like all of them are just one color, and Space Marines, in my opinion, are probably some of the best practice models you can ever do, because they are just like blocky, big shapes that you can just get used to painting like big swaths of color over. You don't have to be too neat, and then they look good with just a base coat and a wash. And then they also enable you, though, if you want to go the next step and do highlighting or edge highlighting or any of that fancy stuff, they have the rounded edges and the flat panels that you can do that. Specifically on the Primaris as well, they've got like all these little control panels in their arms that will look good that way, but you don't have to do it. And I find Space Marines to be a boring faction like to have and play and all that, but I fully recognize that the reason that they're so popular is because they're one of the easiest minis to paint. Like in the hobby, they are they're some of the quickest to get done to just start playing if you don't care about the painting side. Like this mini is push fit that I'm doing right now, and I've almost base coated this thing really neatly in 30 minutes. Like that's it's pretty long because I'm fucking around as well. But you could get this thing base coated in like 5 minutes if you really wanted, and then you just do like you do the main armor, then you do like the little grilly bits, and then you do some pouches, and then that's it. You only need like 3 colors. But like anything with big flat panels are your friend to start with. If you're using contrast paints, it's the opposite. You need stuff with like lots of small detail, but that's because contrast paint works better seeping into lots of detail. But actually, Space Marines these days have a lot of those little details anyway, so it kind of works as well. D&D minis aren't designed with those kind of paints in mind. They're just D&D minis. I think they're more like design forward than efficiency forward, like some of the Space Marine stuff might be. Because like
D&D models are definitely more detailed.
They're detailed, but they're not. Like the printing and all of that's crap because it's D&D plastic. But
well, it's all injection molding, so they're all not fiddly. The greatest. That's actually, I think that's why I tend to. I've really. Yes, but not as high of quality.
Yeah, fair.
GW also doesn't pre-prime their stuff.
It's because you got to glue it all together.
Some of the problem. What was I saying? This is actually why I've come to really enjoy Hero Forge. Granted, I'm not a huge fan of the Hero Forge style.
Yeah, it has a look. I think it definitely has a look.
They're very cartoony.
Yeah.
However,
mind you, the Eldritch Foundry, the other one, doesn't have as many options, I find.
They don't have as many options, but like I also enjoy the fact that like I could go through and I've started making less detailed miniatures for my characters.
Yeah.
Through Hero Forge. It's like I really want something super straightforward that is not super detailed. Like sure, you can put all the bells and whistles on there, but I've learned that instead of super high detail stuff, I just want a really nice clean miniature to work on. I know it's a ways off, but for the game that my partner wants to run, he wants to run like a Japanese style D&D game.
Yeah,
like he wants to take inspiration from Japanese cultures and make a D&D game out of that. And I've already made my character in Hero Forge, and it's very simple. She's wearing like a Torii priestess outfit, and she has a bow. That's it.
That's nice, like flowing robes.
Like flowing robes. Like think, I'm watching a lot of Inuyasha, so excuse me. Think very like Kikyo.
I don't know Inuyasha actually.
Ah, crap.
Anyway, well,
all right. Anybody else?
So like
this Torii, like Japanese, like the red bottoms with the white tops, essentially.
No, I know the style. I did. Yeah. So the Strahd mini was actually surprisingly less detailed than I thought. Have a look at this. So I've been painting this up. My final fight for Strahd is tonight, and here's his mini. This is actually such a simple job to what I thought I was going to do on it. I just pretty much did the base coat shading, and then I just kind of sketched on highlights rather than doing a full highlight, and it looks great.
Yeah.
Like, you know, from the tabletop, it'll look good. And on his skin, I literally did 0 highlights. You know why? Because, Leia, fucking chalk this one down for undead painting. Get yourself some Rakarth flesh, like that pale kind of skin base coat. And then
I got that shit.
And then you get the contrast paint Dreaded Visage.
Where's my water bottle?
This one. It's like a very pale purple contrast paint. Dreadful Visage. Visage? Visage?
Okay.
I don't know how to pronounce that word properly. I always say Visage.
Visage.
Visage. Dreadful Visage. It's like a grey purple contrast paint, but it's really, really... It's actually more like a shade paint. And I simply just put that over the top of his face. And I don't know if you can see it, but it gave me highlights and shadows without ever having to try. Like, way better than I've ever seen a contrast paint do. It was perfect.
It looks nice from where I can see.
I don't think I'm ever going to do undead skin differently if I want, like, a slightly purple hue to it.
Hell yeah.
Because that was fucking awesome. Like, how well it turned out. But yeah, I've got him riding a horsey and him riding a normal.
Heck yeah.
I need to finish up the nightmare. Oh, Leia, you weren't here yesterday. I gotta if you want to do fire really easily on a Black Prime model. Check this out. Black Prime model, right? The white on the fire. That's one coat of this airbrush white. And because it's super high flow, in the recesses where you need it to be, because you paint fire reversed, it sits perfectly coverage-wise in the creases. And then your outer fire, you can kind of see I've done it down here, your outer fire needs to be darker anyway. So it actually works really well for a reverse shade effect with this specifically Vallejo airbrush paint. It's just got super
I think I've got some of that downstairs.
I think you told me to get that one a while back. Like, I was looking for a good white to paint. It's coffin day. I'm still a little bit allergies. Eyes are so rough. Can't even paint with my own eyes. The mini is screwed. Well, lots of people... Leia's got glasses. I also know you can get a magnifying glass light. So it's like a little ring light to illuminate your mini, but it's also got a magnifying glass in it. You can also get like just magnifying attachments for anything. Like loads of people, more than you would expect, use like a magnifier for minis because they just get too small at a certain point.
You can actually see right here, there's a light in my background.
That's the one.
That's one of those ones that has the magnifying glass in it. That's also the light.
Yeah.
I will say I don't recommend it because I tried it and I kept hitting my brush against the magnifying glass.
Does it take?
But I do have. It takes some getting used to. I decided I didn't like it enough to use it. It is an amazing light. I still use it for lighting stuff. But I've seen those like magnifying glasses with like the long.
Yeah.
Thing so you can. I am spin Wi-Fi special bulb.
Oh shit! I need to do that. I didn't do that message for you, Talera.
What?
She's got secret plans. If I'll message you if you want to be included. But she's got some secret plans. I need to.
Secrets don't make friends.
Sorry.
Secrets don't make friends.
This one does because it's a nice little surprise.
And it's whatever, man. If you want to include me, I will. I'm down for whatever. You know me.
I'll look, Talera, you should message Leia as well. There you go. Connecting dots.
I hate painting yellow. It's the worst color.
Oh, is he? If he's not around, I'll say it. I just don't want to spoil it by accident. Okay. He's in and out currently. Okay, Leia. So they're doing like a birthday message for Ham, and you know, part nice message, part confidence booster because he's a good DM, but he doesn't feel like he is. So compliments time if you ever see him.
Oh, yes. I think all the DMs need all the hype ups.
Absolutely. He's a DM on a stream currently. Like, he's on Meeples and Dragons doing Radiant Shadows, and people are like watching it and enjoying it a lot. Party on the 1st of July. So shh, everybody shh.
Okay.
First of July, that's 2 weeks. All right.
Meow.
Meow. Meow.
Meow.
Meow. Mother.
Meow.
All right, Saint's got a healthy coat of this one, Stegodon Scale Green. Doesn't look too different from when I started because there was already a blue undercoat.
I can see some of the difference a little bit.
Obviously, Enzy. Yeah. I'll probably do it today. I've got some time. If I don't, I want to get it done this week. I'm just bad at remembering anything.
Whatever. There's a band on this guy's leg, and I know it was supposed to be for the gun holster that I decided not to put on it. But I'm just gonna paint it pink. It's just gonna be pink. Meow.
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 You can't sit with me right now. I'm sorry, buddy. Did Daddy leave? Daddy left already. For work. I'm sorry.
Meow.
I know you're so alone.
Meow.
We'll cuddle on watching Inuyasha later, okay?
Is other daddy in bed?
Yeah. I'm surprised you can't hear him coughing because he's on the other side of this wall.
It's not that loud, and you've got the music on as well, so it's probably drowning it out a bit.
Oh, Keely!
Is she in the wet palette? Oh no! You painted your cat! Somebody clip that! Somebody clip that! We got a cat paint! We got a painted cat! Oh, that's funny.
It's not funny. This is the freak out cat.
This is pretty funny.
Oh no, Keely.
Oh my gosh. Come here, little idiot.
Oh, I gotta wipe down my cat.
Put that out of context. Gotta wipe my cat.
I'm sorry, Keely. Buddy. I am so
This whole endeavor. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Wipe my cat.
Oh no.
Keep the clip going. Keep the clip going. It's all good.
I'm so sorry, Keely.
Oh my gosh. Made my morning.
Oh God. Oh no. Oh no.
What, do you need to step away for a sec?
I think so.
Okay, we'll see you soon.
My cat's undervaluing this.
Oh my god. Look at their face. They're just like, what is happening? What is happening right now?
Oh, back.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Well, that's the best thing that's happened today. Without question. Man, Space Marines are easy to paint. I love this. They're just like, you just put a little brush there, put a little brush. Highly recommend. Okay, so... Right, next. Flip the empty chair while she's gone and claim homage to Promethean, who... Did he really? Emily was telling me about that, actually. It was pretty funny. Apparently, yesterday after my stream, I raided someone, and then I just kind of sat there in their chat, just being like typing. Emily's like, your stream's still going. I was like, oh. Enjoy my blank facial expressions. That's so funny. I love that we were talking about that yesterday and he did it that night. Okay, so that's base coats almost down. Oh, raising me a pain in the ass. All right. I will. Hello. We can still see you in the. Yeah. Just message me if I do it. It's totally fine. I need like an ending. I think I have an ending screen, but I barely use it. No, I don't have an ending screen anymore. I'll just make a new ending screen. Yeah, my knowledge of how raids used to work was like it would take you over to their stream and wouldn't would not broadcast you anymore, but apparently not. Oh, that's gluggy. I want that. Did I ever tell you what the actual present you first got? No, yeah, not yet. Also, Aaron was messaging me about the spell tracker thing. Did you guys end up picking that up? Because he was unsure what we were doing with that. You're here to be fabulous. You are most welcome to be here to be fabulous, Chamel. Welcome, buddy. Oh, he knows what the present is? Yeah, shoot it through. What is it?
Whew.
Welcome back. How's your kitty?
Sorry, I brought him in because I didn't want to leave him wet. I had to chase him, so that's why I'm out of breath.
I'm not going to make the dirty joke that's very obvious here, but the chat can fill it in.
Yes, my cat is wet and traumatized.
You got a traumatized kitty over there? I like using the long cat pose.
Like Mama tortured me in the water.
Mother betrayed me last time. I wish Father was here to reprimand.
I know. You hate me right now.
New Kobold press.
What else?
Oh. I didn't know that was nearly done. Or is it not done? Is it just in like early access still? Oh, that's so awesome. That's a great present. That's so thoughtful. It's a really good present. Done well. Force system Kickstarter. It got delayed to Vineyard, went up first. Oh, Vineyard! I've seen Vineyard. Vineyard. Whatever it is. That's the one that Friday is doing, right? Is Friday? Well, if Friday is a part of. I see her posting a lot about it. Yeah, nice. Jess often kicks very big goals with presents as well. She'll like listen to what I'm saying 6 months ago and then buy something related to it, and I'm like, oh shit. And then this awesome thing comes in the present. I'm like, oh my gosh. And then I'm like, y'all want skulls? I know you like skulls. And that's the perfect present. Mind you, Jess is hard to buy for because she's like, she's a person that like when she knows she wants something, she'll just buy it. Okay. Oh yeah, I used mine last night. We're about halfway through that campaign now. You okay, Leia?
That took a lot out of me.
That's alright.
And I'm like shaking.
Have a little rest. I have to layer many coats of this Ulthuan Grey on this head. So I'm going to be doing the same thing for a while and just chatting.
I just feel really bad for my cat because now he's traumatized.
Well, that'll teach him for getting up in your business while you... I don't know. Oh, look at this guy! Look at this guy, LNL Covers. Welcome in. How you doing, buddy? You get your little shouty there. LNL Covers.
I don't know about Cutie.
Nah, he's warranted. So, for those who don't know, LNL Covers has been very helpful behind the scenes for us. He is helping us like fully score a custom soundtrack for the new season of our show.
Oh, that's awesome!
And he has sent me a bunch of proofs to check, and I've been bad and not checked them yet because I've been sick. But I've been tuning in some of the streams, and I'm like, oh, it just also sounds so good. he lives not too far away from us, so we got to go get like.
Oh, that's super cool.
But yeah, go follow. Give him a follow if you want to see them making lots of music, not necessarily just like the stuff for us, because he's doing lots of things over there, music and games and things. Go give him a follow. Go tune in. Good times, in short. Oh, can I tell you about a stupid idea I had for a TTRPG campaign? Always. I'm always looking to hear about any ideas, stupid or not. Speaking of which, while you type that, I had a fun idea that I used in Spelljammer last night for an NPC. Actually, a group of NPCs, but I would totally implement this into like a player character one day because I liked how stupid the idea was. It was a vampire character who's an energy vampire, and they don't like sucking blood because they feel it's unsanitary. So what they do is they need physical contact. And so, like, you know, in like, have you seen Scrubs where there's like that guy who's like starved for touch, and he was always like, like when someone does give a physical contact, he's like really desperate for it.
Mm-hmm.
I wanna have a No Fun Brown. Is that my Twitch? Yeah, that's not. I don't think that exists. I don't think I have a Twitch, unless it's Briefcase or Briefcase Brown. Thank you anyway, Jess. It's funny. So yeah, the energy vampire. They basically have a touch ability that you can drain the life of people, and so like I just picture this guy just trying to be like really empathetic to people, but his underlying current, without telling anyone, is that he's trying to get physical contact so he can drain your life. So he's always like, so the players I had last night were like, okay, you seem upset. Would you like a hug? And they're like, no, we know that you're a vampire, so we don't want a hug. They're like, okay, you got me, high five. And they're just like, nope, stop it. He's like, okay. And then like he would try, I came up with like a myriad of different ways to try and get them to like touch my hand or like have a hug or like just generally have physical contact with his hands. And one of them is just like, okay, look, business proposition. We are allied with you now. You're allied with me. Let's shake on it. They're like, oh, and he's like, eh. Like, he wasn't, like, a bad dude about it, but he's always, like, just cheekily trying to, like, work it in. He's like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
You have secret, I have secret, pinky swear. Okay? Pinky swear? Pinky swear? And so, like, he's just doing that shit. Like, it was so fun to play the character like that, because they're like, mate, our paladin will smite you, and he's like, but then we have to work with each other. It's okay. I understand that I am a vampire, and you're a paladin, and you don't like evil things, and I am technically undead, but I am not evil. I'm fairly neutral. So let's hug it out. Like, we feel like we can bury this head shit. And he's like, if you touch me, I will smite you. He's like, oh, come on, don't be like that. Look, I'm open book. You can touch me anytime. Look, consent is important. I will not drain anybody's life without consent. So, in asking that, can I have a little bit of juice? I'm hungry.
That's funny.
Yeah. So, like, I definitely think I'm gonna do that as a character one day, like a one-shot or an on-stream thing. But I'm not gonna tell anybody I'm an energy vampire except for the DM. And then I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna be like a support character, maybe like a death cleric or something. And then I'm gonna do all these like good things and heal and do all this like really supportive stuff. And at the very end, I want to like hug someone and then kill them. Behind closed doors.
My God. I'm sorry. The fact that I had to wrestle my cat, it's like I feel like all the energy was just sucked out of me.
Ah.
So I am a little bit more low key right now.
That was a good feed. Energy got sucked out of you.
It's a freaking cat. I'm like, I had to fight him. He was like, no sink, mama. And I was like, I'm sorry, you have paint all over you, buddy.
Sorry, little bits of sink. I still can't believe your cat painted his belly today.
I can't believe that.
If someone's able to clip that would be very appreciated, by the way, if you haven't already.
Oh my God. Don't clip that.
Please clip that. It was... Like, you're just like, sorry, I gotta go paint. I gotta go wash my cat at paint. Oh, just... The timing was great. You like lift up the cat. You're like, I gotta go wash my cat real quick. Wash the paint off my cat.
Oh my God. So Chemmel says, so it's set in the modern day. You're a UN agent who hunts werewolves, secret societies, magic cults, killer cyborgs, and ninjas and other stuff. And basically all the work for these dangerous organizations, but these organizations are all based on urban legends or conspiracies. So you basically have to track these people down and stop their crimes, but you've got to operate in secret like the MIB.
Oh, this sounds like the have you ever seen the show, the animated series Inside Job? Because that sounds quite like that, but in like a D&D roleplay capacity. And knowing how players would play it, it would literally turn into Inside Job, where it's like a merry band of shadow council fuckwits trying to protect the world's secrets and conspiracies. That would be a fun game, though. I like that.
I think that sounds fun.
Inside Job, brutally cancelled after like 2 seasons, and that show was good.
Just like everything that was ever good.
Yeah, everything on Netflix. Like, it's hard to get into a Netflix show because you just the stakes are just like, why would I bother if you're just going to cancel it, you know?
Yeah.
And they put out and they've started doing the reality TV like dog shit writing thing that Australia suffers from. Like, Australia doesn't really have any good scripted shows overall because we sold all of our writers out, and you know, basically your WGA strike you're having now, the result of that, if they don't get their way, is going to be what Australia is now. Like, we're an omen to not go by, because all of our TV is just shit reality TV that doesn't require writers. And that's all of our mainstream programming. So we have to import all of our good stuff now. And that's kind of what Netflix is doing right now. They're just pumping out, like, would you like a barbecuing reality show? Would you like what's a real cake reality show?
You leave my barbecue shows alone.
I'm not saying that they're not good shows. It's that they're low effort. and they're cheap and they don't require writers to be paid. And that's exactly what Netflix wants.
Yeah, and it's really funny because like we just got, I think the other night we got that notification like, oh, do you want to register another TV outside your household? Like, and I was like, you know what, Netflix, you are like the bare minimum right now. We just have you for right now, but like honestly, we pay for all of the other subscription stuff. Like, Netflix has become so. They
pump out too much garbage because all they want to do is get signups.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate because there was some really good stuff coming out of Netflix for a long time.
There was.
The other thing though. Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Look, again, these shows like Nailed It and stuff can be good. However, there is no denying that the shows themselves are a result of not wanting to put scripted content out. Like, the show can still be good. Don't get me wrong. Mm-hmm. You can have a good reality show. I fucking love Survivor. But it's a symptom. Like, the show is a symptom of a larger problem. And it's not that it shouldn't exist. It's that they should exist in less of a quantity. You should make quality reality shows like Nailed It, and then we don't have to have some fucking show about a guy getting murdered who should be let out of jail. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Who cares? Who cares about the next guy that's a bad dude who got put in jail, and he was charismatic, so you fall in love with him, and then you want to get him out of jail. It's like, you're just turning a murder story into sex bait, you know? It's a double standard. Double-edged sword? Maybe double-edged sword's a better word. Like, Big Brother, it used to be alright. I liked Big Brother for a time. I kept getting told, you should go on Big Brother, and I was like, I don't know if people on Big Brother would like me, though. I think the audience would like me. Don't think the Big Brother housemates would like me. Because usually the people that go on the show are, a bit more chatty than I want to put up with.
Mm-hmm.
So I would make fun of them. To them. I would be aggressively sarcastic, and then I'd get voted out.
I just realized my cat got paint all over my sponge on my wet palette.
Hey, Toxic Chalk, welcome in. I mean, I watched a whole last season of Beauty and the Geek because my cast member George went on it, you know?
Good morning, NBCDM.
He got second place 2 or 3 years ago. Hey, good morning. Good morning. I fell asleep watching the true crime ones. The company that made Nailed It had a worker strike because of the bad conditions. Exactly. They decided to get new ones to try and bypass it, and then Netflix said, well, we won't fund you if you do that, and hence it being no more. So, yeah. It feeds into the same thing. It's like Netflix wants purely to pay their people fuck all with no writers, and then when you try and push back at all, they just cancel your show. That's fucked overall.
Yeah. We had not a reality show, but there was a show on Netflix that was called OA, and it had some really
I know
cool.
That one,
yeah, the OA. So we watched the OA, and we love that show.
I never watched it, but I heard really good things.
It got canceled.
And that's
it. And my partner was so pissed.
We just finished the show Beef with Stephen UM and I think it was Ali Wong.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fantastic. Fucking awesome scripted drama show. It's like dark comedy as well. It's like I watched it because I liked the dark comedy factor of it. And the drama side was like more of a secondary enjoyment because it's about two people who are just so they both clearly have some kind of depression in the show, and they are their own worst enemies, and they keep starting trouble with the other person because they can't help it. They can't control themselves, and it just gets to ridiculous levels like. The first episode alone, Ali Wong takes out a gun that she's not allowed to have because it turns her on and then goes to this guy's house ready to shoot him. because he gave her the finger while in a parking lot. Like, it starts off so petty and just spirals out of control. And that's episode 1. Like, give it a go. Problem is, great show. I don't think it's going to last past season 1 or 2. Because it's not exactly... I don't think that show is exactly a long-form show. But if they've written it to be like a one-and-done season, great show. Like, I would be happy calling that one season and done. But it's unfortunate that they have to write it like that because you just don't know if Netflix is going to cancel it.
Oh, yeah, raid time! Whoa. Let's party! Woo! Raid
Whoa, whoa, hello. Hello.
Thank you so much for the raid, Rufflock Games. What are you doing? What have you been doing? How's it hanging? We're painting some Marines for Fabulous Marines. This
fabulous.
This week on Good Morning RPG. Like, we're painting what do you got, Leia? What do you got going? We're painting some Space Marines. I'm painting one in the style of a Destiny character, and then Leia's you got some detail going on yours.
I have got I am doing a Primaris captain in the polyamorous flag colors. I've got some like overlapping gold and pink, so I've had to like kind of paint those simultaneously. I have been working on a lot of the pinky details. I think I'm gonna do this backpack blue. I think I've decided
backpack?
Blue backpack.
Nice.
I'm sick of all there's a lot of purple in this thing, and we are gonna go for something else.
Well, for anyone in the first time joining us, thank you for joining us. Give us a follow. Have a look around. We got a Discord and all that. But Split the Party TV, we are a D&D-centric channel. We do weekly painting streams called Good Morning RPG. This month we are doing Fabulous Marines in support of the Trevor Project. You can see the bar at the top. ! Donate in the chat to send some money to the Trevor Project and support Pride Month. And the reason we are painting these Marines as such is we have chosen various flags on our representations and colors. I'm an ally, but I'm painting a gay male flag based on one of my favorite characters from Destiny. Leia's painting a polyamory flag onto her Marine. But basically, we're just making Marines fabulous and queer in the month of June. We're going to have some guests hopefully in the next couple of weeks. And we'll be doing this all month. Please stick around and have a good time.
Rufflock Games and I co-stream by Theme Display Mini.
Oh, dude, nice.
Michael. All right, sweet.
That's awesome, guys. So were you painting as well? Were you doing some stuff for Fab Marines? Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you. Would love to see your faces.
Is a chapter of Poly Space Marines still a chapter, or does it become a polycule?
That's pretty good.
Polycule. I think it goes to polycule. In order to be a well, no, you don't know what? We don't keep polyamory. It's whatever you're into, babes. Whatever you're into. Right, hold on. My cat wants out. So I shut the door so he didn't run away.
If you missed it before as well, Leia's cat jumped up on the table and painted its belly, so we had to clean the cat, as it were, earlier. This is your third Fab Marines. This is our first Fab Marines. This is our intro into the space for it, because we I think we missed it last year, or I was away or something like that during most of June. I don't remember, but
I can't remember.
We got pointed to it and reminded of it by some friends and Scrane Games and Dragon Kia, some of our dear friends were like, "You guys should do it. You guys paint all the time." We're like, "Hell yeah, I want to make some gay Marines."
We should.
Yeah.
Let's make it. It's just you don't know what. That's just how am I painting all over the place? Yeah, I think that freaking cat threw me off, and now all my painting is whack.
Off bloody camera.
My painting's whack.
Well, thank you for
Excuse me for my weird scratchy voice. Matt and I are both getting over colds. Yeah. Well, actually, I'm starting a cold. He's getting over one.
We had to skip last week's stream because you're so bloody sick. Thank you for the follow, Skull.
Polycule is the new battle company.
All right, I picture so we got I picture like you have your battle detachments, and instead of like a battalion, you have a polycule, and that's the squad. So I got a polycule of Stern Guard veterans over here, I gotta.
My God.
I'm
gonna paint a bunch of really gay Marines and then show up at Games Workshop and be like, I brought my polycule of Marines. Let's go.
They'll be like,
fight me.
That's not lore accurate. It's like, oh yeah, and your fucking orange, your orange and silver Marines are. What's your chapter? It's a sub faction. Well, mine's a fucking sub faction as well.
Ooh, first year we did a Marine. Last year we did kill teams, and now display scale models. I got one of the Malafox icon models. Ooh, that sounds so cool. If a dragon eats a barrel of butter, does it become a dragon Kiev? What?
You would have to cook the dragon for it to be a Kiev on top of that, but your logic is sound.
This wouldn't upset them as much as Lady Marines. I'll bring my sisters and I'll fight to the death. Watch my sisters muck up some motherfuckers.
I want to make a bunch of Lady Marines, but the scaled heads are hard to find.
No, just not that I promote this, but like you should like look into 3D printing.
You should promote that because I'm using 3D printed Marine parts on this Saint 14.
I have complicated feelings about. Okay, I guess I don't have complicated feelings about printing out kit bashing parts.
Oh my god!
Opposed to.
Oh, we got another raid.
Oh my god!
Let's go. Hello.
Welcome. Thank you so much, Walters. Oh my god. Yo! Welcome. Okay.
Whoa!
Sorry to cut you off. Like, the music just gets really loud for a bit. Hey.
It's totally fine.
Oh, sorry. Leia is extremely loud. Do you want me to turn her down a little bit? I'm sorry. Is my mic also super high? Oh, I'm sorry for the ads. Let's wait for the ad to finish.
Ooh.
Is the ad still going? Let us know when the ad is finished. And then we'll do our little welcome to everybody. Thank you so much for the raid. We're doing more Fabulous Marines.
Oh my gosh. I can't paint.
Ad is finished. All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome from the raid. We did a little dance. Welcome to Split the Party.
Who's got 5.
It's got 5. 5 ads. Oh.
Like 5 seconds.
Okay.
5 seconds? I don't know.
Know when it's done.
Hold
off.
Oh man.
Okay.
I'm so nervous.
Why are you nervous?
Cause I am.
That's a big raid. Alright, well I'm gonna choking on my own excitement. Ow, my gosh.
How much have you hydrated today?
I've had a coffee.
Hydrate or die straight. Hydrate or die straight.
Okay.
Just saying. It is June.
30 seconds remain.
Oh, yeah, one person. Dead.
Maybe people can see up in the top corner, like, because the ad's play and you've got the thing up there. So let's just, you know, we can fake out the ads to be like...
I have multiplied ad block.
Okay.
I am still getting ads on Twitch.
I asked my dragon.
Wow.
Okay. Let us know when you're back.
I asked my wife the Dragon Kiev costume, and she kicked me out of the house. Question. Oh. Not costume.
Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
Okay, so you're extremely loud.
I might be. I'm like leaning a little bit into my.
No,
my mic.
I'll take you down on this side. Your stream is on 10% volume. Leia, can you just give us a little bit of a yum on your voice?
Yum.
And then let us. A little bit? Yeah. Just give us a little bit. Just give us a little bit.
A little bit of chat, a little bit of this. I am extremely loud at some point. I was leaning a little bit into my mic.
Our apologies. Is that better? I pulled Leia's way down. Thank you for the follow, Hallian.
Thank you for following. Thank you.
Is that better? Yeah, I think depending on where we stream
you're
sometime.
alright.
I needed to adjust it on my side. No, you're okay. You are completely okay.
No, don't apologize.
It's all right. We
totally fine.
Anyway, thank you for the raid. Welcome in.
Thank you guys.
Walter's Workshop.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
This is Split the Party TV. Split the Party. We call ourselves. This is Good Morning RPG every Thursday Australian time. We want to do a lot of painting streams. We're doing Fabulous Marines. If you are also doing Fabulous Marines and just came from there, thank you so much for joining us. You want to hear a lore drop? We'll get to that. That sounds really fun.
Oh man!
What else do we do? We're actually a D&D TTRPG actual play channel both on YouTube and Twitch and TikTok and wherever we go. We have things like cats. We have lizards. We have it is 11:36 a.m. for me. Leia, I think it's probably 9:36 for you. Yeah.
That is, I am also East Coast, America. So we are on the same time frame.
You're on the
so this is Wednesday night. This is Wednesday night for me, and it is Thursday morning for Matt.
Or me. That's why it's Good Morning RPG for us in Australia.
But we love each other so much that we just didn't want to break up the band.
We can never do that. But yeah, stick around. Good mumble RPG. Yeah. So.
In the mornings, yeah, sometimes.
In the
sometimes
morning,
we're real late.
I've had a lot of coffee today. I had coffee.
I was working on
Fabulous.
Oh, they were also working on Fabulous Marines.
I actually have an Imperial Knight.
Night last year. Ooh.
You got a Blade Guard. Oh,
Very
the Blade Guard
cool.
Vet action figure is nice. I got an Imperial Knight down there, and eventually I want to fully convert it, maybe in a YouTube video. I want to make an Orc Looted Knight, and I want to do some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm painting Saint 14 as a Fabulous Marine from Destiny. I'm going to do him in the gay male flag colors. Leia's doing a polyamory color themed flag, and I have put too much paint on this part of the model, so I
have a bunch of Eldar, Tau, and BattleTech mechs that I have to paint. Doesn't
like
that just
Tau?
sound so familiar?
You have
no.
Tau, do you? Well, may I enter you in at the very top of... You can't fucking see it. Give me a second. Can you not see the Crisis Suit figurine in the background now that I have revealed it? I love Tau. I've got the 4 squad members up there. Got any more over this side. I love Tau. I got the Combat Patrol the second the bloody Codex came out, and I can't stop making auxiliaries. There's a lot of fucking goats around, and Groot. I love Groot. I like Tau. I have all of the novels, and I love reading about Farsight and Shadow's Son. What else? I'm a slut for that space greater good lifestyle. I'm a Tau slut.
You are.
Best faction. I'm very upset because I couldn't get Commander Farsight out of that box because my game stores all around me only got 1 copy and it sold out within seconds.
I'm gonna have to fight you on that, Matt.
Talking to Tau fanboy.
Yeah, but sisters.
Sisters are
Can we
great.
just talk about the sisters, my man.
So, just catching up on chat. Love sisters because
goodness, yes.
I have those Nundums as well. I think we got those around the same time.
We did. You sent me my Nundums. Or no, you sent me Mommy Nundum.
Oh yeah, you're a
Never
communist and love SF. I'm not remembering the SF. So I had to get some space communists. Yeah, fair enough. But on my Instagram, I post a lot of my Tau stuff, and I made like goats, and I put burst cannons on them, so they look like Gatling guns. So they're going like just shooting a burst cannon. My main faction is Eldar because psychic space elves. Coincidentally, so I took a large 10-year break from Warhammer because it got too expensive, and I was a poor uni student. My brother, when we were teenagers as well, he was mad into the Eldar. And now when all the Eldar got their range refresh last year, my brother hasn't played since then, but I got him some Warhammer for Christmas and we were painting it over the holidays. And he's like, have you seen the Dark Reapers? Oh my god, have you seen the new Howling Banshees? Have you seen the Corsairs? They're so cool. And I'm like, it's really nice to see my brother being so into the nerdy stuff because he dropped half of his nerdy lifestyle because all of his friends were jockey bogans. But yeah, no, I feel the Eldar love. I'm looking forward to 10E, so I don't have to paint my Eldar yellow. Fuck yellow. You tried that Imperial Fist. You've tried that Imperial Fist contrast paint though, because that makes yellow the best thing ever, and it is now my only way to paint yellow. And also, it's full pigment, so it won't do the staining thing either. Kroot, I think you mean munchy birds. Yes, I do mean munchy birds. Yes, thank you for the translation. I don't know why it. I don't know why it moderated that, but oh, Ellie B, hello. Love me some Tau. Yeah, like you can see like the bogans are Aussie Regnets white trash. Yeah, pretty much. Like they're the Australian flavor of a redneck. They talk like this, and you turn all your I's into O's. You say like, can I get a ciggy like that? Yeah. Abolish the Imperium. That's funny. Nundums. Yeah. So the what are they actually called? The Battle Sisters in the Papoose mechs.
Paragon Warsuits. Let me get the whole word. Paragon Warsuits. Jesus. Hold on.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
These babies.
Paragon. Yeah, Nundums, if you will.
That's a Nundum. It's
Nuns in a Gundams.
In Gundams.
Yeah, Nundums. It's on the tin, really. It's
Paragon
right
Warsuits.
And if you want Mummy Nundum, Mummy Nunny is Morven Val.
I don't have her.
You don't have to get her. It's okay.
She's not on her base yet. I started the base and then I was like, I need to put my sisters away because I'm overwhelmed.
Yeah, Mummy Nundum. The Morven Val. She's in the character.
Morven Val.
The character Nundum.
Yes.
Mummy Val.
Hold on, I got her. She's unconnected from her base, but here we go.
Yeah, Mummy Nundum. Mumdum. Oh, that's even better. Nundum. Thank you, LEV. That's great. A Mumdum.
Yes, she's a Mumdum.
I'm having a good time this morning.
Look how gorgeous she is. Oh, Matt.
You have had a.
When we stop doing monthly stuff, can we go back to Nundum?
You can go back to Nundums anytime you want. In fact, that's encouraged. I don't have to give you permission. You can just do that. Like,
I have a whole box of sisters. I'm not ready to start.
Oh, fair. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's my Australian coming out. Nundam. A Nundam.
Yeah, Nundum.
Nundum.
Sorry, it's better than Diablo.
It's Diablo.
It's Diablo.
El Diablo. It's Diablo.
Diablo.
Diablo. Diablo. Diablo. Diablo. I don't. It sounds bad.
Also, Maroon. Maroon.
Maroon. No, hold on, motherfucker. That's. You say maroon. You motherfucker say maroon. Maroon is stupid. Maroon. If you get maroon, you're on a beach. You're not a color. Sorry, that one. I don't know why that one fired me up in particular, but I was like, maroon. You're marooned on a beach. You're not fucking a dark red on a beach.
Maroon.
Maroon. Maroon.
Maroon.
Don't be moronic
Maroon.
when you say it.
It's moronic.
Yeah, now say aluminium.
Aluminum.
No, you fucking pronounce the whole of that word and you like it. You pronounce the full aluminium. Aluminum. No, aluminium.
I can't with you right now.
Sorry. I don't know. I got a lot of beans.
What a queen.
My kill team is the Corsairs. Merry time zone. Man, I'm behind on this chat.
This fucking aluminum.
The world is fucking. Actually, yeah. Alumnum. That's what you're saying. Alumnum. You're skipping like half the word.
You don't know what? I have my voice hurts too much to have this argument with you right now.
That's fair. I'm sorry. I need to go to previous paints. Contrast painting my Eldar made them look like dollar store mac and cheese. You know what though? I kind of want to like hold on. Pop in like you don't have to join it, but if you want to pop, I would love to see some mac and cheese Eldar. if you want to put them in the Discord. We have a little flavor, an artsy stuff channel and a Fabulous Marines channel. That's fun. I like Dollar Store. Black and Gold Marines. Oh, hold on. Did we just cut out? No, we're good. Like we have a home